Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the shop. Today, this crap. You know it. You love to watch me suffer. It's the PT Cruiser, and today hopefully we're fixing some check engine lights. One code and one broken thing. The code is for an overboost condition. The broken thing is the cruise control, which does not stay running. It goes for just a little bit and then kicks off. I guess there is actually a code thrown for that, and that code is most likely caused by a vacuum leak. Most likely caused by some aspect of whatever the hell's going on here. This is a nightmare, and you can't buy any of it. The only solution to fix any problem with the vacuum system on a Chrysler PT Cruiser at this point is to replace the entire vacuum system. That means all of it. All of this. Get yourself some rubber line and get to work. And I can already tell the internet lied to me about what size hose I needed to buy. Here's all of the vacuum solenoids over here. Here's how many lines we're dealing with. They all run across here, to the other side of the engine bay, as you'd expect. Why put them over here when you can put them way over there? And they go to various things. Here's one that operates, and you can't delete any of this. All of this has to stay because it's all computer controlled. You can tune some of it out. Well, you can't even tune it out. You'd have to buy other stuff. Like I think there's a vacuum reservoir around here somewhere. The car uses computer-controlled boost, so the wastegate actuator would basically do nothing if it didn't have this vacuum line running to it. What else is there? There was something else going on here that I can't quite remember. But yeah, basically, I think this is leaking here, and that's kind of the heart of my issue, because what the heck? What even is? Let's see if I can pry this apart. There we go. What? Oh, it's a coupler. Now that's cute, but why though? All of this rubber has just kind of turned back into a goop. Oh my gosh. I'll have to get this intake out of here. Get this wrapping off of this birthday cake of horribleness. Why do people buy these? Why do people still buy these? Oh, look, a jet pump. Where does that go? No one knows. No one knows where the jet pump goes. There's no kit or guide for any of this. I don't understand how people own these cars. Like, there's a lot of these still crawling around. How are they operating without, some form of knowledge on how to fix this issue? So I've been under here for a while, so long that it's actually tomorrow now, and I think I'm going to change tactics here. I don't think replacing all these lines is really feasible. Not feasible, but advisable in the moment. Because almost all of them are a different size on one end than they are on the other. So, this here is like a 1/4 inch, and over here it's this size. So that would be a simply obscene amount of adapters. Furthermore, all the plastic, still really nice and pliable, not cracking. I pulled this off and there was still a ton of suction. I haven't driven this car in months. So I think that my problems don't lie with 90% of the system. I think my problems primarily lie with this union here, which is these weird little manifolds with a plastic clip holding them together, and you could hear air hissing from there. And then this thing here, which is sort of the same situation. So I went and bought about 2 feet of every size of vacuum line that O'Reilly's had, and a whole bunch of different unions and things. And I'm just going to replace these 2 pieces. This one is really straightforward. It's just, straight pieces of vacuum line. This thing is going to be a bit more of a nightmare, because there's a lot going on here. So I'm going to break out the old movie magic and skip to where I have an idea what I'm doing. So I think I got a majority of our vacuum system replaced here. A lot of the leaks were just that triple union and then these nasty parallel splitter things. And I replaced all of that. This is all boost reference off the boost side of the turbo. I also replaced the reference line that goes back to the solenoid pack. That dog all day, I swear. So these two things have to be in parallel on the boost line because they have restrictors for when it's under, yeah, they have to be in parallel because they have restrictors when this is under vacuum to pull a measured amount of vacuum on these two lines. So I had to split it, go through these, and then unit it back together, and then this goes up and dumps back into the intake pre-throttle body. I also replaced this EGR hose because it was pretty nasty, and then Tyler and I got distracted by the starter motor, which is bad. So we're trying to do the starter motor without removing the radiator like you're supposed to, because of course.
Where am I?
Way off. Oh, the head's not gonna fit in there.
Oh, that's what she said.
Lol.
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, so the way to do this is radiator hose comes off, grill comes off, core support unbolts, everything tilts forward, and then the fan can come out in theory, and then you have all the room in the world. But doing all that also sucks.
I think we could probably get away with
just tilting it forward using the slack on the hose. That was my other thought. You can't. The problem is what really gives you all the room is getting the radiator fan out of there, but that can't come out with the hose in the way. And I'm pretty sure there's fasteners on the bottom that are holding the radiator fan in that you can't take out. Like, something's wrong with the way this car is put together.
Yeah, it's a Chrysler product.
So anyway, I think I'm done with the vacuum system for now. We'll get this starter replaced and smash everything back together, put the intake back on, and then it should be
shenanigans.
Should be Dunky Hory. I can't say that on YouTube. Okay, well,
story of my life.
I'll get the core support unbolted and we'll revisit this. The core support removal was easier than I remember. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It gave me just enough room to get in there on it.
Ooh. Yeah. Get in there on it.
Sir. Alright, so now we can actually... Ah, spider!
Wow, if that tells you anything about how long it's been since I drove this last.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell everyone! I got bodywork done on a car for once in my freaking life. I don't know if you remember, but this side of the car was, the clear coat was absolutely trashed. And now it's not. I was going to respray it myself, but ran out of motivation. And also kind of figured that no. So I took it to Norris Collision and Goddard, same place that did the side skirts on the Maxima, and they redid the fender, and the door, and the rear quarter. And now it's not faded anymore. Here's a picture of what it looked like, or here's a video of what it looked like before. And then here's what it looked like after, but before they had polished the door that wasn't painted. And now it actually matches pretty well. This is actually using paint that I brought them as well, because I got this paint at O'Reilly's. Because, you know, I was going to do it myself. Yeah, the black paint matches the black paint, so that's cool. Hang on, put it back in the car so we can pretend like we just pulled it out. Yeah. Well, look at that, it's a starter motor that we totally just pulled out. Is it original?
Yep.
Chrysler part number. I mean, this car, that's the thing. This car doesn't have that many miles on it. For how much work I've had to do to it, it's pretty pathetic. Guess I should go get the new one. And figure out which one of the many, many boxes in my living room contains the Chrysler starter motor.
Damn it, Jake.
You thought my shop was messy? Actually, I cleaned it. This is better than it was. You can walk.
All of your sockets are in the toolbox.
Yeah, my sockets are in mostly one place now.
That was what impressed me the most.
It's a pretty big step up.
Now, where's your 10s?
Well, you know, last night I woke up at 2 with my 10s. No, wait, I got the... shit. Hey, Tyler, what you got there?
New starter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
Well, it looks new.
Looks shiny. Looks a lot bigger than the old one. Any thoughts on that?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's longer. I assume that doesn't matter. I mean, as long as the flange and stuff are the same, it'll still fit.
Yeah, I think it's just the brush assembly is a little bigger.
Beefier?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll last longer than 100,000 miles!
Well, I mean, this has nothing but a Chinese parts manufacturer's stamp on it, so...
Yeah, the stamp of quality.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
It'll be fine.
She'll ride.
I could have sworn it was non-remanufactured by a name brand on Rock Auto.
Bait and switch, my guy.
How dare you call me that? Elbows deep. You're probably the only person in this town with skinnier arms than me. I don't think I can pull this off. I can't actually help, though. Look at me, guys. I'm doing work on camera. Wow. Tyler doesn't just do everything. I actually help.
You fixed the horn?
I did fix the horn. Look at that. I put a ring terminal on a wire. Look at me go. I mean, I did do all the vacuum line stuff, so there's that.
Yeah. Give yourself some credit, Jake.
I have Discover Card for that. And for what? A Chrysler hatchback from the early 2000s.
A spicy one.
Spicy Chrysler hatchback.
Alright.
I think spicy Chrysler hatchback is actually way more respectable than saying PT Cruiser.
I'm all the way down. I'm just trying to make sure that this bolt is actually, torqued somewhat to spec.
Nah, we don't do that here.
Or at least torqued.
There it is. That's the spec. That face is the spec.
Yep.
Wish someone would use this car in a movie and blow it up. It'd be a very fitting end for it, honestly.
Ask Hoovy if his directorial debut is anytime soon.
That'd be neat.
Car issues. May I present all of the issues?
This is a car
Is the issue.
This is it, guys. We found it. The car issue.
Something about using a quarter-inch drive ratchet to put in a bell housing bolt just really...
It feels like the opposite of what I was doing.
Screaming internally.
Using a sledgehammer on a finishing nail, and here we are, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being dainty about it.
Using a pocket knife to cut down a forest. Oh no. We have to get so much crap out of the way to road test this thing. How about we just don't? If it starts and runs, we'll call that good. What was that? Yeah, there's the spec.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll throw the battery back in and battery box and everything.
Hey, Jake can do some work.
Then we can see if it starts. Hey.
But it helps. I heard that hit the ground at least.
On this episode of Watch Jake struggle with the simplest of tasks.
Oh yeah, you put the battery in after I did the clutch, didn't you? Or had the battery put in.
Yeah, this is a new battery. Because I thought that's why it was starting slow. It wasn't. So, $200 battery in this car now. When did batteries become $200?
It's worth more than the car.
Why am I... This is a hammer, right?
That's that Milwaukee fuel hammer.
Yeah. They're cheap. Now, unfortunately, I can't find my appropriately long flathead, so I have to suffer with the short flathead.
Have you tried par chance a quarter-inch drive 8mm?
Probably better plan.
Yeah. Just a quarter-inch there. Make a wish. Ah, I do have an extension. That is, we can get the 6-foot ladder.
Alright, let's go. We're tightening by committee.
What is torque loss?
Something's very wrong here. Hey, this is actually difficult. Okay, there. Alright, tighten. I think that's good.
I love the massive amount of torque loss that this has.
Yeah,
it
that
rotates it like...
See, that's the genius of it. That makes it appropriate for this task.
It's like...
No, it's on there. It's good.
You gotta say it.
You can withdraw.
You didn't.
You can pull out.
No, but you didn't.
It's not going anywhere.
There we go.
Okay, I didn't know what meme you wanted from me. What I got's long and dangly. Yeah, which part of this is yours again?
Adapt, and overcome. It's a rare sight.
15.
It's actually going back where it belongs.
Adapter.
No way.
8. Oh wait, I need this. Huh.
Yeah.
I guess we can start it now, can't we?
I don't know. Can you?
Well, no, the keys are inside.
Oh.
Alright, see y'all tomorrow. OEM Chrysler sheet metal screws.
Only the best.
Only the... Approach things with irreverence, Tyler. Life is richer that way. I think that's a quote from Whistling Diesel. Maybe not a quote, but the general vibe.
I thought that was a Paris Hilton quote.
Yep.
What have we done, Jake?
Hopefully fixed a car. But let's see. Oh, you know what we need to check first?
We made it better than it was.
Still no horn.
I hear it click. The relay clicked.
Yeah.
So...
Maybe those horns are just bad.
probably.
We could meter it. The relay had another wire coming to the positive terminal that was really garbage and broke off at some point during this.
Oh.
So I have to fish that wire out from wherever it is. I like how we were about to start the car and we've already gotten distracted yet again. Yep, as predicted. I bet that went right here.
Nope. Still nope.
Let's start this respectable, upstanding member of society.
Gotta wiggle it.
Ownership.
Don't like that.
Time to see if O'Reilly's has one. Overpay for some bullshit with money I don't have anymore because Cars and Coffee's Saturday.
So, Jake, what are we doing? Again.
We're doing a starter motor on a 2000... Wait, no. Ask me that question again.
So, Jake, what are we doing?
Drinking!
But also, what are we doing?
A starter motor on a 2003 Chrysler PT Cruiser Turbo.
And that's why we're drinking.
Because Rock Auto, that's why. All the parts your car will ever need, eventually.
I think there might have been a bit of foreshadowing there. Remember when I commented about the...
Yeah, the part numbers?
Yeah, the
I don't
Chinese...
want to hear it. If you'll notice, the natural light has disappeared. Now we're relying on the artificial light, but it's in there, not out here.
Oh, oops. You weren't in frame.
Hi.
Sorry. Hi.
Sup? How's it going, buddy?
I don't want to talk about it.
So we left the battery in, and we're using it to wedge the radiator back so that we don't have to hold it the whole time, which means that I now have nothing to do
There we go.
other than stand here and crack wise.
Eh.
Chrysler service manual would just be like, now move the starter motor into the fourth dimension and phase it through space and time to the outside of the engine bay.
You gotta turn on clipping.
Yeah. Chrysler technicians are just wall hacking. Literally any excuse to use the meme tweezers.
Pliers.
Meme tweezers.
They're grippy. Oh, look, it's a 10. Any other measurements you lied about, Jake?
Don't want to talk about it. LeMayo.
Just gonna finagle it.
When you Chrysler.
Yeah, what? Why? Why is this?
It's like giving birth.
Congratulations, Jake.
Wow, it's a broken.
It's a broken starter.
Let's hook it up to 12 volts and see if
What'd it do?
yeah.
It just wasn't meshing with the flywheel.
Yeah, so we thought that this wasn't Bendixing correctly, but if we do totally advisable things, we weld. But it Bendix is just fine. And then we noticed that yeah, it's just straight up the wrong starter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not meshing with the flywheel, so.
Wonder what that is for. Wonder if
Another Chrysler thing.
that part number will give us anything. Do it again. One more time. Not exactly a subtle vehicle.
I love it.
It does seem to be running exceptionally well, though.
Yeah, it actually is running and idling a lot better than it was.
Almost like when you fix a car, they work right.
Funny things happen when you don't have vacuum leaks.
Yeah. This nonsense is garbage. Okay, hopefully Saturday, wash this thing, take it to Cars and Coffee, and see what people think of this. Thanks for watching.